both these teams. Cavalier, though, they have rewarded their winner in the starting for a spot in the starting lineup. Colin Anderson replacing Shaniel Thomas, and Courtney Allen is also in the starting lineup for Cavalier as well.
Interesting lineup. Ronaldo Webster doesn't make the starting lineup, and he has a slight injury as well. 3-4-1-2 is how they will line up, and as you can see, Dwayne Atkinson playing behind Colin Anderson and Allen in that attacking midfield position, and look for Irving and Ming to do a lot of the overlapping, along with the likes of Ling, who likes to get forward. Former Camperdown captain Giovanni Ling, and as I said, quite a dynamic coach. Likes to use players in all different areas, expose players in new areas.
As far as Tivoli Gardens is concerned, as we mentioned before, Nicholas Clark will be in goal, and the starting lineup still very much the same. Also, Horatio Morgan, the only player to score a hat-trick in this league, makes his way in the starting lineup.
They'll be playing with a 4-4-2 formation, and you just wonder in a situation like this how much the experience of Price, Flemings, and of course Jermaine Johnson on the bench will add to this Tivoli Gardens setup in words, both on the field and...
Gardens 0, 1-0 on aggregate to Tivoli Gardens. Tivoli, they really were pressing in this one. Gray providing the cross, and it was put behind by Katil Irving. They were really trying their best to get into this contest and to get an early goal. Reed playing that one inside. Morgan did really well there and hit it straight to Jadine White. The clearance had to be made by the Cavalier defense, but that was a wonderful touch inside to get past Topi. And then his shot, though, was handled in the end by White and his defenders. Cavalier, they weren't sitting back all the time. That was a wonderful delivery, but a really fabulous save by Nicholas Clark. Anderson played out wide now to Atkinson, and again handled by Nicholas Clark. Anderson was right there at the doorstep, and then a chance there. So the Gardens just managing to clear Thomas with the header, hitting the back of a teammate. Not sure if that was going goalwards. Thomas to Simpson. It was played out wide. The delivery inside had to be handled well by Clark, who blocked the shot from Irving. Yep, had to be made. He had a really good match, did Nicholas Clark, the Tivoli custodian. And then Shaniel Thomas just utilizing his strength there and trying to toe poke that past Nicholas Clark, who pulled off another really good save. So the Gardens were pressing. There was an appeal for a handball, and the penalty was given. Pennycook launched that one, and Topi was trying to make the clearance. And then the save made by Jadine White. The follow-up was put over the top. Was he off the line a little bit? Maybe. And Deborah Gray with the follow-up skied it, but they mobbed White after that. And that was that for this one. Cavalier celebrating their first final appearance in 40 years. Rudolph Speed absolutely elated as they held off the threats of Tivoli Gardens in the second leg. For the most part, Cavalier, they had more shots on target on this occasion, one more than Tivoli Gardens, who launched more attacks. 30 fouls committed in this one, the 3 yellow cards shown though, and you can see there Tivoli had the majority of the possession at 53%, but they just couldn't quite make it count.
I'm with the man of the match, Richard King from Cavalier. Richard, congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel about your performance?
Well, there's no words to explain. First season, final, it's a wonderful feeling. No words to explain, I swear.
For a young player like you to finally make it to the Premier League final, excellent achievement.
Yeah, wonderful achievement.
Talk to me about the back line. What is it like to play around there with the likes of Ling, Ming and company?
It's an honor to play with those guys. Solid, always communicating, working hard every second of the game, every second. So it's a joy.
A final to come. What are you looking forward to most?
Well, we talk on the day.
All right, all the best. Congrats on the performance.
Yeah, thank you.
0-0 on the day, but Cavalier advance with a 1-goal advantage. I'm now joined by Philip Williams, coach of Tivoli Gardens. Philip, unfortunate for you, a wonderful season for yourself and Tivoli Gardens, though.
Definitely, the guys really put together a good season and also a good 90 minutes just now. Unfortunately, we were able to convert the chance that we get from the spot. But I mean, hats off to the boys. I think they did well. Not many look had us to reach as far, and I mean, we really did well.
A lot more opportunities in the second half. As you said, just unable to get the ball in the back of the net. Got into the 18-yard box a lot more times. But as you said, that clinical nature, unfortunately for a second game in a row, that was with you.
You said second is from all season we have been having problem. Unfortunately today we weren't clinical at all and we weren't able to put away any of the chances that we got. But hats off to the Cavalier team. I think they defend well for 90 minutes. That says a lot about them as a team.
That change right before the penalty. What was the conversation you would have had with senior player Jermaine Johnson and the penalty kick?
The instruction was for him to go and kick the penalty, definitely. But I mean, he made a call on his own, and we didn't benefit from that call. But I mean, Vice Captain Gale was over the ball, and he has all right to claim that penalty. Unfortunate for him today, he did not put it away.
A good season nonetheless. All the best to you, Philip, for next season.
Yeah, man. Thanks much.
All right, Philip Williams, coach of Tivoli Gardens. I'll now be joined by Rudolph Speed, head coach of Cavalier. Rudolph, how does it feel to finally carry a young unit like this to the final of the Premier League?
No, it's a good feeling, but it was always for the youths. We wanted them to achieve this because, you know, what thing is development. So apparently now we're qualified to play in the CONCACAF, you know, or the CFU tournament, and that is further their development. So we're elated.
Excellent stuff. Another clean sheet as well. What does it mean to have that kind of youthful defense line and for them to play with that level of maturity?
Well, a lot of people underestimate us. They talk about us attacking, but we have the second best defense in the league. So, you know, our focus today was, you know, if we can't score a goal, just deny them. And as for the penalty, it wasn't really luck. We were practicing, you know, like 2 months for that. We know it could come decide something in a game, so we were ready for that too. So it's just a matter of us being prepared all the time for whatever eventuality. All right.
You've been called the Mandrake, as we said earlier when we spoke to Coach Layla. Tell me about that 36-minute change in the first half to bring on Chanel Thomas. Why at that point, and what was your thinking?
Well, you know, initially we thought that the Tivoli backline was a slow, so we were trying to exploit it with 3 or 4 fastest players. So we put on the AAA to start the game, but one of the players was keep on turning over the ball, passing the ball back way. So at that time, Chanel is our premier striker, so we decided that, you know, let us go for it, and we did that.
Okay, your thoughts on Waterhouse? That's who you will meet in the final.
We love to play Waterhouse.
All the best to you, Rudolph.
Thank you.
See you in a few days.
You're welcome. Bye.
You know, there's a thing called famous last words. I'm not sure if that'll be one of them, but it's going to be interesting, that final on Saturday. So, you see, Cavalier will be meeting Tivoli Gardens in the final. And based on those results, there are close encounters in both the first and second legs of the semi-finals. So, all eyes on Saturday. We have the third place playoff to look forward to first. Tivoli Gardens against Mount Pleasant at 11:30 in the morning, 12:30 p.m. ECT. And then, of course, the big one, the very big one. It's a final of the Jamaica Premier League on CVM television and on SportsMax 2. 2:30 p.m., 3:30 p.m. ECT. It's been a lovely day here at the UEJFF Captain Horace Centre of Excellence. Thank you for joining us for coverage here on behalf of the hard-working production team and Chris Taylor, my colour analyst. My name is Donald Oliver. It's back to studio and see you on Saturday.